More than 1 in 3 cases of cancer in Wales are being diagnosed after people turn up in hospital as emergencies, according to new research. The study found almost 40% of cancers were discovered in departments like A&E. Cancer Research UK is worried this means too many cancers are being diagnosed at a late stage, with less chance of recovery. Our health correspondent Owen Clark reports.
The quicker cancer is spotted and treatment begins, generally the better the chance of survival. When Lucy Malloy from Newport found a lump on her breast when her daughter was 6 months old, she was referred to a breast clinic straight away and got a diagnosis within a month.
If it had been left any longer, it could well have been a very different story.
So this is my dad's last day out before COVID hit.
But Lucy's relief that she's now making a recovery is tinged with sadness about her father. Despite going back and forth to the GP several times, his prostate cancer was only discovered when his back pain became so severe that he had to go to A&E.
He was told straight away that it was terminal and it was incurable, it had gone too far. So it came as a complete shock. I knew from looking at him, you could see the pain in his eyes, so I knew he wasn't in a good way, but knowing I didn't expect anything like that, I thought, go to A&E, get yourself sorted and come home.
Lucy's dad, Alan, died in early 2020. And new research, which includes data from the Welsh Cancer Intelligence and Surveillance Unit, shows way more than 1 in 3 of cancer cases in Wales get diagnosed when somebody has become so ill they need emergency care. That's a similar proportion to England and Scotland. The study also shows that cancers that can cause non-specific symptoms also tend to be spotted later, with more than half of cases of pancreatic cancer, for example, discovered in units like A&E. So what's the problem?
What this signals to us is that our primary care is really stretched. So we're not maybe seeing people going to their GP with signs and symptoms. And it also means that referrals aren't being met in that same way either. So what we want to see is make sure that people are attending their GP if they have any worrying signs or symptoms and are taking up screening invites when they come through the door.
The truth is, these new figures predate the pandemic, and there's real concern that COVID might have increased diagnosis delays even further. Meanwhile, the Welsh Government says it's spending £5 million to increase appointments and millions more on cancer equipment and staff.